ẹ̀yin tèmi ẹ káàárọ̀ ẹ káàsán ẹ káalẹ́ kú dédé àsìkò yìí according to the time tí ṣòyí bá bá yín wọ́n ní kò sí genocide ní nàìjíríà bí wọ́n ní wọ́n máa pa àwọn christian ní nàìjíríà bí CAN chairman wọ́n ti bẹ́ orí ẹ̀ o after 50 million naira wọ́n ti bẹ́ orí CAN chairman wọ́n ní 50 million naira kọ́ làwọn fẹ́ wọ́n ní hard currency làwọn fẹ́ èmi àti yín gbọ́gbà tí gómìnà sọ wípé àwọn boko haram ò fẹ́ máa gba náírà mọ́ nílùú tí wọ́n ti ná náírà wọ́n ní hard currency òun ni wọ́n fẹ́ now they now demanded for £2 million ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ní UK ẹ jọ èló ni £1 jẹ́ nísìn ẹ wá bá wa multiply yẹ by 2 million times they demanded for £2 million lọ́wọ́ ẹni tó wà Nàìjíríà ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà nílùú òyìnbó ǹjẹ́ ti ṣiṣẹ́ kan £2 million rí torí ibi tí mo wà lamẹ́ríkà yìí mi ò rò bí mo ti ṣiṣẹ́ kan £1 million ṣé mo fẹ́ jí ni nígbà tí mi máa ṣe drọ́ọ̀gì bó mo ti fẹ́ rí now they now demanded for £2 million tó pé wọ́n rí san wọ́n fi 50 million naira bẹ̀ wọ́n lọ́rọ̀ 50 million naira kọ́ hard currency làwọn fẹ́ máa gbà báyìí ẹnu oníkan láti ń gbọ́ pọ̀n ẹnu ọdẹ láti ń gbọ́ pé mo ta máa play ẹ̀ fún yín ẹ máa rí ǹjẹ́ tí wọ́n á mọ̀ wípé nílẹ̀ Nàìjíríà tó mọ́lẹ̀ ní eléyìí ó lágbára o ó lẹ́tìkẹ́ gan o àwọn kọ́ọ̀sì kan wà bíi medicine law ní pàtì ibìkan ní Nàìjíríà tí Christian ò lè read kò sí bó ṣe fẹ́ jẹ́ àyàfi tó máa change orúkọ ẹ̀ sí àbùdù if you cannot change your name to abudu or amusu abudu kulikuli abudu donkuwa or abudu whatever abudu nunu abudu gari or abudu whatever you cannot read medicine ní part kan Nàìjíríà èmi kọ́ ni mo sọ ó dàbí pé àsìkò tọ́rọ̀ yìí ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí sìn everybody ń bọ̀ta wọ́n wá ń voice out oníkàlùkù ń bọ̀ta wọ́n wá ń tú àṣírí ara gbogbo tá à ń pa fáwọn ọmọ Yorùbá lélẹ̀ ẹrú abí ẹni tí ò níṣẹ́ ẹrú abí ẹni tí ò ní làákàyè à ń sọ fún yín pé tó bá yá nísìn kó tó lè ra oúnjẹ lọ́jà tí a bá kọ̀ tá a dá dúró you must change your name to abudu ọkọ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní bo ojú wà á máa bójú látòkè désàlẹ̀ ni if you are not abudu ò ní lè fọkọ ò ní lè ṣiṣẹ́ now ẹ máa distance sí wọn we have been saying this àpariwo títí ẹlẹ́nu wá rùn wẹ́ kò sí wàhálà o lórí show yìí ẹ bá wa tẹ thumb up lórí ẹ bá wa share fún gbogbo àwọn tí wọn ò tí ì gbọ́ ẹ invite friends and family yín ẹni Yorùbáwùyí ẹni kan wá gbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu ẹ̀ ṣe ti lórí ìrìnkiri Yorùbáwùyí láàárọ̀ yìí ẹ tí ì débẹ̀ ẹ lọ síbẹ̀ kẹ́ lọ àwọn short video tó wà ń bẹ̀ kẹ́ lọ wo ẹni tó gbá bọ́ọ̀lù nílẹ̀ Haúsá táwọn tíìmù méjì ń gbá bọ́ọ̀lù táwọn kan fẹ́ win tí kan rikọ láìsí ẹ lọ wo nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe fún ẹ bá wa download tap send o ẹ lo promo code Abiola TTS let's listen to this man kẹ wá gbọ́ from the horse's mouth ọlọ́run ṣe èmi kọ́ ni mo sọ ó ti lágbára Nàìjíríà share this video bóyá náà lè kí Trump bá wa rí àtàwọn míì náà Yorùbáwùyí lórúkọ mi.
The Adamawa State Chairman of Christian Association of Nigeria says Boko Haram fighters have beheaded Reverend Lawan Adimi, the CAN chairman in Michika local government of the state. Bishop Stephen Dami Mamza explained that the terrorists who earlier demanded for a ransom of £2 million, however, rejected an offer of 50 million naira and killed him. He explains that 2 pastors in the state were killed at the same time in questionable circumstances, calling on the federal government to wake up to its constitutional obligations. In his reaction, the Adamawa state government described the action of the terror group as barbaric. The Director General, Media and Communications to Governor Amadu Umoru Fintiri called for sober reflection. Mr. Solomon Kumangaru, in an interview with reporters, said that Mr. Andimi was abducted 2 weeks ago when Boko Haram fighters stormed Michika town in search of foodstuff and petroleum products.
So Lawan was abducted by the members of the Boko Haram over 2 weeks ago. And they threatened that they will kill him if €2 million was not given. But at the end of the day, actually, it seemed that they were not really interested in money. They were really out to kill him. He was beheaded yesterday because last week they called the wife on Thursday and they told her that they will be beheading him on Saturday. So they didn't do it on Saturday. They waited until Monday, yesterday, and then they did it.
Well, the governor is deeply saddened. It is really lamentable that the matter concerning Reverend Lawan Andimi, who is the CAN chairman of Michika local government that was abducted, has come to this unfortunate end. The governor sends his sympathies and regrets to the Christian community, particularly the Christian Association of Nigeria.
Sympathy and regret. Now, let us listen to what Gumi said about these people. They always ask, they regret, we condemn it. They always condemn. But àwọn tí wọ́n pààyàn yìí, tí wọ́n bá mú wọn, unfortunately, àbí fortunately tán bá mú wọn, ọ̀tá àwọn bá bàtà pé àwọn ti lay down arms àwọn. Nigerian government will still give them amnesty. And they are telling us pé USA wọ́n bọ̀ wá kó resources wa ni. Ṣé tó bá wà láyé kọ́ ló máa ná resources? Ẹ jẹ́ àgbọ̀ lẹ́nu Gumi. Ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ bá Gumi.
We don't want to push them into that terror beyond what they are doing now, because yes, it can get worse. They have shown us their willingness to negotiate. So people that are ready to negotiate, why are you rushing to just declare them bandits so that you can use whatever weapons you want? Before, they used to catch Boko Haram and present them to the authorities in Zamfara. But now they're all terrorists. Secondly, the only door that remains, that is we clergy to go in and negotiate with them, is closed now permanently.
Secessionists.
So you see, the former governor of Bauchi State, Yuguda, was able also to go with government delegation into the bush, and they met more than 5,000 bandits. They were all complaining. Those who have lost their parents, those who have lost their brethren, those from our hostility too. So when you say they have killed, yes, I know they have killed, and it's wrong to kill anybody innocent. This is absolutely an obnoxious thing to do. We don't support that. But you see, if you know their psychology, they are on a revenge mission. Everybody knows the herdsmen, especially the flying herdsmen. They don't just attack people. We have been living with them for centuries. They don't attack people without any cause. So what I think government needs to do is to really bring them up together in a unison and in a holistic form, so that there is peace. And they are ready for that, because if you call them for peace, they come. It's unlike the others, like IPOB. IPOB, the government has been trying to dialogue with them. They still refuse. They are still behind creating a separate state. They're secessionists. Besides being terrorists, they're secessionists. Well, these people are not secessionists. They want peace. They call for it. In fact, they even invited a lot of media. I think Daily Trust is high time it really goes into the bush and have, although they did it before, and the former government prevented it from airing it on air. So why is government afraid of listening to these people? They just want to demonize them and give reasons to come in and divide us and cause mayhem in Nigeria and divide the tribes, like what is happening in Sudan.
Why are you rushing to call them bandits? Not even terrorists, yo. Because they are ready to negotiate with the government. This is the same Gumi that said, I want people, they are on a mission, a revenge mission. Kí la ṣe fún wọn tán fẹ́ revenge? Tó bá pé ìjọba ló ṣe wọn, why don't they go to Aso Rock? Àbí ṣé wọn mọ́lé àwọn ìjọba yẹn ni? Àbí àwọn ìjọba tẹ́ rò bóyá wọ́n ṣe èyí tẹ́ fi ń pa aráàlú yìí? Ṣé àwọn ìjọba yẹn wọ́n rí rò pé aráàlú kankan kú? Gbáǹkó náà ṣojú, they don't care. Maybe you guys should go to their house. Tó bá bí yín re. Ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run ọba, gbogbo ẹni tẹ́ bá ti download tap send, bá mi download tap send. Ẹ lo promo code Abiola TTS ní àkọ́kọ́ tẹ́ bá fẹ́ send owó sí Nàìjíríà. Gbogbo owó là ń ṣe. Aṣẹ́wó ni wá o, aṣẹ́wó ń kí yín. Pounds lè fẹ́ ṣe ni, euro lè fẹ́ ṣe ni, dollars lè fẹ́ ṣe ni. Any owó from abroad to Nigeria, direct deposit ni. Ṣùgbọ́n lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ má gbàgbé láti lo promo code Abiola TTS. Ká tó continue, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ lórí ètò yìí, ẹ bá wa tẹ thumb up lórí ẹ̀. Ṣé ẹ ti share? Ẹ ti invite friends and family. Kọ́ wọn bọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ Yorùbáwùyí. Kọ́ wọn gbọ́ bó ṣe ń lọ. Bàbá wa ẹ bá wa gbóhùn sókè.
Our leaders who are making noise in Abuja, they do a lot of things that are not reported in the media about the North. Let me tell you, even immediately, the problem that Mr. President should note, even in the north that are not in the media at all, there is a local government in Bauchi State that is Christian dominated. They call it Tafawa Balewa local government.
Okay.
You know that under Issa Yuguda as governor, he should hear this.
Okay.
They unilaterally relocated the headquarters of local government listed in the constitution to Bununu. From Tafawa Balewa to Bununu. And the only Christian member of the House of Assembly in that place, only Christian member, a female Christian member of the House of Assembly was suspended for criticizing that illegal relocation by the State Assembly. She was suspended, and that was barely a year after the inauguration of the session of their State Assembly. They suspended her till the end of that session for 3 years.
Wow.
Do you know that what you will not read in the media was that they took the case to court, the State High Court sided with the state government against the Constitution. The State High Court.
Wow.
It was only on 30th September 2025. We will not read it in the media. 30th September 2025, barely 2.5 months ago, that the Court of Appeal in Jos quashed that decision of the High Court and the Assembly, and they cited an example in Ekiti State that no individual, no institution has the right to relocate
the headquarters
of a local government as it is listed in the Constitution.
But why did Governor Yuguda, then Governor Yuguda, why did he do that?
He did that one because that is what they do to Christian-dominated areas.
So they removed the local government headquarters from a Christian-dominated place.
To a Muslim-dominated area. So you also have state terror to fight. Our leaders who are making noise in Abuja, they do a lot of things that are not reported in the media about the North. Have we seen it in the North that it is quite impossible? Last year, I met a girl from Gwoza local government in Borno State, who obtained 277 in a U. Yes, in UTME, and was trying to obtain certificate of citizenship from liaison office of Borno State in Abuja here. I could not. They told her to go to, because she is originally from Gwoza, is from an IDP camp. She only managed to get that mark. Was not admitted at the University of Abuja here, I am telling you. Wow. But while trying to secure admission to read law at the University of Abuja, she went to Borno State Liaison Office in Abuja here to obtain...
she's an indigene of Borno State.
They told her to go back to Gwoza to obtain the certificate, but they were giving the same certificate to Muslims from Borno State in the same office before her very eyes. Wow. A police officer got there and said, this is how I have to use another Muslim person to obtain a certificate for me in this office, a serving police officer, female serving police officer that I met. So there are so many issues. Most of the children of Christians from this northern state, you see, this is a very complex issue.
It is.
Very complex issue. Most of these children of Christians from so many northern states cannot get admission to read medicine, law, or these computer science engineering courses, even if their parents, I have so many of them as friends, even if their parents are professors in certain universities, they changed one from medicine to Christian religious knowledge. Arbitrarily, these things are not in the media. We deny this reality in the media about what Christians in the North have been suffering.
This is why a ṣe ń pariwo fún yín pé ká dá dúró. Now nínú Nigeria, before you can read medicine, you have to change your name. There are certain courses tó bá fẹ́ kà ní Nigeria, you have to change your name to a Muslim name. Bó ṣe ń lọ tó bá yá, kó tó lè marry, o láti di Muslim. Kó tó lè ra oúnjẹ lọ́jà, o gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ Muslim àbí kó cover orí ẹ̀, kó cover ojú ẹ̀, or whatever. A dẹ̀ ń pariwo fún yín. And this is not on media. Not on still Donald Trump sọ̀rọ̀ nsìn. Everybody wan bọ̀ tán wọ́n sọ tẹnu wọn jáde. The people are now coming out to talk now. This is what we have been telling you guys. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹrú wa bí nuisance, ẹrú wa bí ẹni tí ò níṣẹ́. kẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ sì mú ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ tí ń wọ gbà lọ nǹkan tí wọ́n ń ṣe nílẹ̀ Haúsá nísìn tó bá ti pé Donald Trump intervene ni eléyìí ò ní jáde. He mentioned some professors. Now they are changing local government. The Hausa local government to Fulani local government. The same way tí Abdulrasaki Abdulrahmanu ṣe ní Kwara State tó gbé nursing school lókè ọdẹ tó gbé lọ sí Ìlọrin. You see, this is how they are switching everything. Baba Tinubu àtẹ̀yìn àgbàgbàlẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ọba Jeba, we all know about Ọba Jeba. Tó ní tí kò bá wé Lawan kò ní gba salary. And ever since then, over 20 years now, he has not been paid salary. Because Baba yẹn dúró pé Yorùbá lòun ò dé tàdé Jeba for anybody. Fún Fúlàní. Baba is over 100 years now. Wọ́n ní kébi pa bàbá kú. Ṣùgbọ́n lágbára Elédùmarè bí ò ní pa bàbá yẹn kú. A ti pariwo lórí Yorùbáwùyí. Aláròyé ti gbé. Many people ti gbé. Yet today, it's one salary. And will this continue? Hey. A ti ṣúrọ̀ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. A ti ṣúrọ̀ àkànmọ́ ni. Kí ni ìwòye tiyín? Ní bó ṣe ń lọ yìí, ó máa lẹ́tìkẹ́ gan o. Àfẹ́sì. Kó má jẹ́ pé kó tó gbalé nísìn. Ó gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ àbùdù. Àbùdù láyì. Ṣàngúnù láyì. Àbùdù búdù. Àbùdù kúlíkúlí àbùdù tó ń kú à. Kó tó lè gbalé nísìn. Tó bá yá Nàìjíríà. Yorùbáwùyí lórúkọ tèmi. Yorùbáwùyí lèmi ń jẹ́. Nǹkan tẹ́ bá rí sí ṣòtà ṣe ẹ bá wa fi opinion yín sí comment section. Ẹ bá wa share fún gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ti gbé jẹ́ kí wọ́n gbọ́. Ipò tí ń lẹ́tìkẹ́ o. Bóyá ti díẹ̀díẹ̀ gbogbo àmà kan Trump a máa kà wọ́n tí ò yẹ kó kàn náà máa kàn wọ́n lára. We need to wake up. We need to wake up. Ṣèbá àwọn yìí náà ń pariwo pé Nàìjíríà o kìíní kan o wọ́n fẹ́ ṣìlámà wọ́n fẹ́ gba Nàìjíríà wọ́n fẹ́ bá àwọn mùsùlùmí jà ni o ìyẹn ló fẹ́ bá tẹ́rọ́rìsì jà ló fẹ́ bá mùsùlùmí jà tí àwọn mùsùlùmí ni tẹ́rọ́rìsì ni ẹ jẹ́wọ́ fún wa ká mọ bí tá à ń lọ náà ẹ jẹ́ àmọ́ inú odó tá à ń dọ̀ra sí. Ó lágbára o ẹ má gbàgbé láti bá mi dáńdò tap send o ẹ lo promo code Abiola TTS lórí show ẹ bá wa share ẹ bá wa pín fáwọn tó bá máa ṣe kókàn ẹ follow wa lórí Yorùbáwùyí ṣé ẹ ti dórí orí ìrìnkèrindò Yorùbáwùyí ẹ lo ohun tatújù síbẹ̀ àwọn agbábọ́ọ̀lù tí wọ́n gbá bọ́ọ̀lù ẹni tó score tó aláìsí ẹ lọ wo nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe fún àjọ ń gbá bọ́ọ̀lù lórí fídíò ẹnìkan wá ẹ lè win òun náà wá gbá bọ́ọ̀lù wọlé wá wọnú àwọn ẹ lọ ohun tí wọ́n ṣe fún Yorùbáwùyí lórúkọ mi Yorùbáwùyí ni mò ń jẹ́ fi coming across this page for the first time I am the one and only Akalole of Yorùbá land adáwọn Yorùbá ọmọ tó jẹ ọmọ lẹ́yìn tí ò pé méjì Abẹ́ní ọmọ tí ò ṣe pààrọ̀ ẹ tó máa pààrọ̀ tiwa adéwájú federal government tó máa sign ẹ ó máa adéwájú Elédùmarè ẹ̀yàn Ọlọ́run lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ ó lè kú bí 99 times yes tó bá padà wá sáyé kó wá di mẹ́tí sẹ́là see you on my next show I love you I'm gonna drop the curtain here bye for now.